So Hallelujah, not my Hallelujah, Hallelujah, the last song on the project. What was the story behind that one?
Hallelujah, and I kind of talked about this a little bit when we first started, but like Hallelujah is the highest praise that we can give Christ. And like when I kind of got through all these seasons, because really the EP does tell a story like in each song.
Yeah.
And when I got through all of these seasons of life and all these highs and lows again, like I kind of was like, okay, no matter what happens, like I've obviously learned a lot in these different seasons of life, because this EP was written over a long period of time. It wasn't like just one night. I'm not that gifted. But no matter like what season I go through again, I remind myself that I always have something to give, and that's my personal praise and my personal testimony and my personal hallelujah. So that hallelujah is kind of like I feel like it can be summed up in one of the I guess chorus verse, I don't actually know what it is in the song, but it's like, if it's my last breath, the only thing I can say, I'll take what I have left and I will give you my praise. And that's kind of my anthem in this season, like of uncertainty, that no matter what it is that I have left, and even if it kills me, that will be the last thing that I do. I will give God my praise, and only the praise that I, as Samira, can give God.
Right.
Like that's what I owe God.
Yeah, exactly. And we were talking about this earlier, like we all have something to give God. We all have something, like He's given us to give back, really. Like, and how the enemy can try to convince us that we're worthless, that we have nothing to give, nothing worth giving to God, nothing presenting to Him.
Biggest lie ever.
Hugest, because we're like withholding the very thing He wants, which is so simple. And I think in today's culture, we're like, it got to be the biggest, the baddest, the best to give to God. And He's like, I already gave you what to give. Like, just give it back. You know what I mean?
One example is, I feel like people are like, it always tickles me when people are like, I don't have enough money to give God. It's embarrassing. And then I'm like, you look at the story of the widow that like gave, it was like I guess we say 2 cents because American like currency. I don't actually know what it was, but it was like the smallest amount, but it was what she had. And that's all that's all God asks us to do. It's just to give and to have faith and to like trust. Exactly. You know, it's not about showing off. He's not impressed by our shiny things at all.
Not at all.
Like our shiny things aren't even going to make it into heaven with us.
Exactly.
But He just wants our heart and He wants our yes.
Exactly. Because even in that story, like there was someone else who gave like, let's just say like $1,000.
Yeah,
I can't remember exactly about, but he like say someone else and they're like, Jesus was like, she gave more than all of y'all because she gave what she had. And so remembering like, God already knows everything we have, and what means the most is the surrender behind what we give, and like the
posture,
exactly, yeah, exactly. So
So if it's my last breath, the only thing I can say, I'll take what I